Rich people are building everlasting fortunes in ways you could never have imagined, and they're literally keeping all their investments under wrap. It's hard to crack for the ordinary. If you're watching this video, chances are you want to find out how these rich folks are doing it. So, hello and welcome to Fortune Mentors, where we aim to help you live your billionaire dreams. In this video, we'll lift the veil off the 10 investments the rich are keeping under wrap. Number 1. Arts and crafts. Before all else, investing in fancy arts and crafts is like a secret strategy for the super rich. They buy million-dollar paintings, and you only hear about it when they sell for billions. Now, we know what you're wondering. Why didn't you know it earlier? Well, this exclusive art market worth over $1 trillion is probably invisible to those outside the 1%. Only super high net worth individuals, especially tech CEOs, are increasingly turning to art as an investment, doubling their spending even in times of economic downturns. Sure, it's the billionaires who dominate the scene, but guess what? The global art market is projected to grow by a crazy $1 trillion by 2026. We know what this means. A whole hub of opportunities for everyday investors too. Number 2. Suites. Next up, here's a little secret that most people don't know. You can actually buy and own suites. It's a unique way to have your own space and make money when you're not using it. While a whole suite can cost millions, individual hotel rooms are more affordable, ranging from $35,000 to $500,000. But if you want to go for luxury suites, be prepared to drop over $1 million. This concept isn't new. It's a key part of Trump's real estate empire. You can buy rooms in his hotels and they take care of renting them out. The process is pretty much the same for other hotels worldwide. Remember when Dubai's Atlantis opened? Many rooms were sold to international investors for several million each. Incredible, we know. Number 3. Investing in lucrative markets. For number 3, investing in emerging markets. These are basically the countries undergoing some serious development, and you won't believe how lucrative this can be. Now, over the past decade, real estate prices in these nations have risen. But hey, the key is to focus on countries neighboring these emerging areas. For instance, in Georgia, north of Turkey, you can get a seaside one-bedroom apartment for just $35,000. Belize is constructing 5-star hotels, offering hotel rooms for under $100,000 with a 12% annual yield. Likewise, in Thailand, Indonesia, or other cool parts of these countries, you can find pretty affordable investments. Plus, Africa is getting tech-savvy, so offices and rentals are still cheap. You only need to keep an eye out for the golden opportunities. Number 4. Luxury watches and purses. Goes without saying, rich folks have a thing for luxury watches and purses. Let's take the Hermes Himalayan Birkin for an example here. It's a $500,000 bag, and if more were available, people would grab them without thinking twice. So, here's the thing, rich people go for stuff that's high in demand but super rare. You can't just walk into a Rolex or Hermes store and buy their products. Nope, you need to be on a waiting list, and they'll call you when it's your turn. You won't believe it, but the Royal Oak watch has a 2-year wait list, and it's the same with many Rolex watches. Even luxury cars sometimes have waiting lists. So, luxury items are some real worthwhile investments that'll take you places. Number 5. Private banking. Now, private banking is more like a VIP experience for the super rich. Unlike ordinary people who get next to nothing in interest from their savings accounts, high net worth individuals are treated differently. Let's say, at big banks like Bank of America, the interest rate for most people is a measly 0.1%. So, if you deposit $10,000, you'll get around $1 in interest for a whole year. But for the wealthy with private banking, it's a whole different story. They can get an average of 7% to 13% yearly on their cash deposits. While the bank pays poor people a few dollars, it's literally dropping out thousands for the rich. This is yet another example telling you that being ultra-rich comes with some crazy perks. Number 6. Hedge funds. Another top-notch investment strategy the rich are keeping from us is hedge funds. They're like financial powerhouses aiming to make big profits for investors. Remember the private banking example where regular people get a small return? Well, hedge funds operate on a whole new level. To even get in the game, you'd need at least $1 million, and if you've great connections, they're a huge plus. In case you're wondering, the goal of hedge funds is to consistently outperform the market. They might have a stellar year with 30% to 40% returns. But stay prepared because the next year could be different, with maybe just 5% or even a loss. Just stay one step ahead of time to maximize your returns. Number 7. Collectible. Number 7. Collectibles can be real gold mines for some people, from rare books, comic books, toys, stamps, coins, and sports memorabilia to sneakers, movie collectibles, and trading cards. There's a market for almost everything. And guess what? Hummel figurines can sell for up to $5,000 each. That's crazy, isn't it? Back in 2021, a Pikachu Illustrator card fetched a crazy $5, 275 cents million. A Superman #1 comic book went for an astonishing $5, 3 cents million. And if that weren't enough, Michael Jordan's 1998 NBA Finals sneakers set a new record at $2, 2 cents million. But here's the code you need to crack. If there's demand, people will bid big. But hey, be cautious. When demand drops, so does the value. Number 8. Rooftop rights. If there's a way to make money, someone will always figure it out. Just recently, we came across a startup with this unique idea. They're buying up rooftop rights of buildings in several US cities. Just like them, you can install solar panels there. And as hard as it may be to believe, the once wasted spaces or rooftops are now turning into super valuable assets. This shift is just the beginning. With the rise of drone deliveries replacing traditional couriers, rooftops will become crucial landing spots for dropping off packages. So, probably the overlooked rooftop space is now about to have its moment in the spotlight. Number 9. Counseling. For number 9, did you know that wealthy individuals accelerate their success by tapping into the expertise of others? Now, the key to remember is that seeking external help, like mentors or coaches, shortens the journey between where you are and where you want. It's perhaps the most potent tool for rapid progress, allowing you to learn from others' experiences. Typically, mentors and coaches are expensive, making this advantage exclusive to the wealthy, but not anymore. You can check out the link in the description below for the best tips and guides you'll find at just $99 per month. Number 10. Buying others' debts. Finally, buying other people's debt might sound unusual, but it's a thing. You can actually purchase and own debt for a fraction of its value. This includes payday loans, personal loans, overdrafts, medical debt, mortgages, and even overdue bill payments. When someone doesn't pay their debt right away, the company owed the money can either try to collect it themselves or sell it to someone else. There are even auction sites dedicated to buying and selling debt that you probably didn't know existed. And that's a wrap for today. Do you think there's a couple more investment secrets that we probably skipped here? Feel free to let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this from future mentors. See you in the next one. Goodbye.